What's going on, guys? It's your boy Midas, and I'm back again with another video for you guys. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I basically eat during this quarantine period we're in right now, what I would eat for a full day. It's 9 a.m. right now, as you can see, 9:07, but it's pretty early. So this is around when I would usually eat. So I usually will start with like a glass of water around 7 o'clock if I can, but if I'm not up, I'll drink it right before I eat. Usually for my breakfast, what I would usually eat is about 4 eggs and 2 slices of toast, toasted. So it's pretty basic, pretty simple, but it's packed with protein and the right amount of carbs that I need. I used to eat white bread, but I got over it. It just didn't work well with me. But I try to have 12 grain as well, but I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. So I decided to go for whole wheat. Let's get right to it, man. Is made. I also usually would like to have a glass of Fairlife, which is just lactose-free milk. It's also whole milk, so it's 3%. You can go for skim milk if that's what you like, but I like whole milk. And also chai tazo latte. This basically is like a flavoring for me in terms of why I use it with my milk, because I mostly do it for the milk, because this milk has about 14 grams of protein per glass, so it's a lot of protein compared to regular milk, and it's 50% less sugar, so that's pretty good too. So this is basically my breakfast, y'all. In the morning on a typical day, this is what I would go for. For a high amount of protein, high amount of calories, and easy to digest, because this really just goes in and goes out. It gets to work pretty quickly. Eggs are pretty easy to digest, so I eat a lot of eggs, mostly in the mornings. So yeah, this is basically what I eat. I use my Alpha Men's My Vitamins from My Protein. This supplement right here, it's basically all the vitamins you need, especially during this tough time with the coronavirus and all that. You want your immune system to be well equipped to be able to fight against these things, and it's just good to have all the vitamins you need, because you can't really get them all from just eating food and all that stuff. So cheers, guys. So breakfast is basically done. 4 eggs, 2 slices of toast with some margarine on it. Now I gotta take my Alpha Men's multivitamins. So I usually try to take 2 of these a day after my breakfast or lunch. Depends. As long as it's after a meal, you're pretty much good. So you just want to go take these with, I don't know, any kind of drink. You use water. I usually would just use whatever I'm drinking at the moment. Okay, I'll see you guys in meal 2. Okay, so for midday snack 1, which is our second meal of the day, I'm gonna be having a smoothie. This is what I usually would do, is go for a fruit smoothie, but I usually go through different varieties. But today I'm gonna be showing you one of my generic ones. This is dried cantaloupe. This is just dried fruit. It packs a ton of calories, so I get these at Bulk Barn. You can get these anywhere. I don't know where you live at, but you can even make dried fruit. So you just have to Google it, do your research. They're really good for packing calories and good sources of calories as well, good sources of natural sugars. But let's get back to this. Right here I have my mixed fruits. So it's got a bunch of different fruits in it, because fruits are good for everybody basically. So kiwis, pineapples, strawberries, all that good stuff, man. And right here I've got some pure Canadian honey. This has got no preservatives or anything like that. Nothing that's in that store-bought honey that usually get in the store. But usually you get what you can, use what you can. If that's what you got, then go for it, man. I've got here my Fairlife ultra filtered whole milk, 3%. So basically this is lactose free, because I can't do almond anymore. I can't do regular milk anymore. I just can't. After this, you'll understand. So this is 50% more protein and 50% less sugar. So it's got about 14 grams of protein per cup. Pretty nice, I know. Right here is Greek yogurt, which everyone really pretty much knows about. When I have protein, I use my Protein unflavored version. I also pour a scoop of creatine monohydrate, 1 scoop, because I tend to use this little shake as my pre-workout meal, for a boost of energy and for a good amount of protein, just to get me going before I have my lunch for the day. Now I'm not saying this is the best protein. There's only 19 grams per scoop, but it's the best to infuse into a bunch of different meals. If you wanted to go for just straight protein shake, I would say maybe a whey protein isolate would be better instead of just a regular whey protein. But yeah, that's basically all I toss in this. Sometimes put a dash of cinnamon. If you like cinnamon, go for it as well, but I wouldn't be putting it in this one. But that's it. I'm gonna make this now. Let's go. Let's do this. this is basically done. So you can see right now it's 12:18. So it's been about, I don't know, 3 hours since I ate last. So this was after this I'm gonna work out, and then I'll see you guys at lunch. Meal 3. This is one of my favorite staples. This is basically a butter chicken premium cooking sauce. I just picked this up at Costco. You can get this at just about any Costco, as you know, as far as I know. I'm basically gonna be using this base as like a tomato base, you know, to basically cook the chicken right now, because I can't just eat chicken, you know, by itself. I can't just fry it up and eat it with some rice. Some people do that, but that's not me, man. I like some flavor into it. I have my spices here, so I'm using turmeric, black pepper, cumin, cayenne pepper, and curry powder. There's gonna be a little bit of sour cream used as well, and some olive oil to cook, some onions and some garlic. Everyone loves onions and garlic. Gives anything flavor, by the way. I don't have a lot of vegetables that I use with this. Sometimes I use bell peppers, but not in this meal today. So I usually would make a large batch and then put it in the fridge. You can see I've got a bunch of chicken thighs right here. I'm gonna cut off the fat and then cut off the onions and, you know, mince the garlic so I can basically cook. So I'm gonna put all these things together and then show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. Let's get to it, man. Prep's all done, chicken's all cut up, fat trimmed, onions, garlic minced. So I'm just gonna put some olive oil and go from there. As you can see right now, the time is 4:30, so this is kind of a late lunch, but still, nonetheless, it's still my third meal of the day. So let's go. This is what I would usually eat typically for lunch, something with chicken or beef in there. Well, I'll see you guys after this is done. That's basically my third meal of the day. So just a little bowl with about half full of rice and half full of chicken and, you know, the sauce. I'm gonna go around and do some more quarantine stuff. I'll see you guys in about 3 or 4 hours when I make my I'm not gonna say that yet. Y'all gonna have to wait to find out. Okay, so for my last meal of the day, I like to typically go for fish because, you know, it kind of contrasts with meat in terms of texture. One of my favorite is salmon, as you can see right here. I also like to eat it with sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are actually a good source of a lot of nutrients too. And I've got here olive oil, which is what I'm gonna cook both these in, and salted butter, which is going to be my only source of salt because I'm not going to be using salt in this recipe. Lemon pepper, because this is going to be lemon pepper salmon that we're going to be making, and some garlic. Pretty simple. It's about maybe 40 minutes to do it because it's going to be baked. It's not a lot of work, and trust me, you need to incorporate salmon or some kind of fish into your diet because it's a good source of omega-3s, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. I mean, if you search up anything on Google about good protein, you're going to find out that salmon is a very good source of good protein. I'm going to get to making this right now, and it is 9 o'clock. It's a late supper, but it's still gotta happen. I'm not bulking right now. If I were bulking, I'd probably have to eat about 5 times. I'm just eating 4 times a while under quarantine to kind of maintain, you know, what I've been working on the last 5 years. Let's get to cooking this, man.
Now she acting like she's single. What a life, different colors, not flamingo. Not to buy that my new plug is Fernando. Money like a freak though. Now you wanna get the info.
Salmon, sweet potatoes, and some dipping sauce. You guys can use whatever condiments you like. Lemon pepper, easy supper, full of protein, full of some carbs, and full of, you know, healthy nutrients that you need. I'm gonna go eat this. I'll see you guys after that. As you can see, last meal of the day is done. I'm just gonna munch away at this for the rest of the night. So that video was about what I eat to maintain my physique during, you know, basically the quarantine period that's going on right now. So this is basically what I eat on a daily basis. This is like an estimate of what I would eat. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can get notifications as soon as videos drop. And give the video a like, man. Just give it a thumbs up because I know you like the video. If you're looking for videos to help you with building and strengthening your legs from home and your shoulders as well, make sure to check out the video on the screen right now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Midas is out.